Lovely day, but a very, very windy day again. But that sunshine's good. I'm here with my mate Dudley. There's Dudley dude. Hello. He's a good boy. So just heading down to Bordeaux. My normal walk. This weather's gotten brighter since yesterday, thankfully. Been a bit mucky over the weekend. We had to try and pick a slot for a walk, but and the temperature's starting to drop now, so I'm still wearing shorts and flip-flops, but I don't think it's going to be for too much longer. I'll see if I can get into October at first, but it's still lovely. I don't mind it a bit colder if it's like this, for sure. Look at that. Lovely. So I was quite amused, and I agree with it completely, that Prince Andrew's wife, old Sarah Ferguson, got dumped by about 7 charities, and rightly so. If she wants to state that a paedophile is a supreme friend, or whatever the words were that she used, then she doesn't deserve to be patrons of charities, especially not kids' charities. So that was the right thing. I don't know if she's still involved with any other ones, but if she is, then hopefully they'll see sense and dump her as well. Thanks for your continued support, watching the videos and liking and subscribing on YouTube. Subscriptions are creeping up there nicely. My bridge video seemed to go down really well with people. Basically what I did, I took a walk, I wandered around the bridge, filming all businesses and buildings and what have you, because so much is going to be replaced. The old quayside and Leal's Yard and the E&G and all getting redeveloped. So it's going to change a lot in the next few years, big time. So I decided to get it on film now, what it was like now, so we can look back in the future. I like looking back in the future when things have changed and you think, blimey, yeah, that's how it was. So that video's got really popular. So if you haven't seen it, check it out, it's worth a look. But yeah, thanks for continuing to subscribe and have a look at the videos. It's really appreciated. It is free, as I say, so it costs you nothing. So thank you very much. Dehus Dolmen, prehistoric dolmen, 10 metres in length apparently. They've found large quantities of findings dating from 3500 to 2000 BC. Ow! Mind your head. Mind your head, he says. He banged his head in it, which is easy to do. Into the main part. How good's this? And they built this years ago. No machinery and that in them days, so fantastic that is. Very small, but it's a fair old size, considering how they must have had to build it years ago. So there you go, a little walking tour of the Dehus Dolmen. For those watching, I did remember to turn the light off, save electricity. because people have got to pay for that. I thought it was worth showing you. Something a bit different. I suppose you'd have to say it's a British donkey. Yeah, that's about right, kicking donkey. And there's a nice little mosaic. Major Mariozan. A resistor to oppression lived here, so she's of the Salvation Army. So I'm not sure how many blue badgers there are in the island, but there's obviously a few around. I'm not sure if I know any other ones. If you know any others, let us know in the comments. If you want to find the Dehus Dolmen, it's in the Dehus Lane, which is obviously in the Vale, because you've got the parish badge there as well. There's another quarry. You don't want to fall down there. There's a lot of these in Guernsey. Handy for retaining the water for the winter, or for the summer, sorry. On the other side of the road is another quarry. And I'll tell you what, you can see we've obviously used a bit of water this summer, because you can see the water line on the wall, clearly obvious there. Let's hope for a bit of rain in the night time, hopefully, so we don't get wet and we can still walk Dudley Dude. And this is obviously where the pixies live. Pixies, would it be? Little doors in trees. There you go, look. Back door and a front door. Pixies in Guernsey. That'll be a walk for another day. There's a Guernsey goat. Got all sorts here. So here you go, look, a member of the public picking up waste from the streets of the Vale in Guernsey. Her name's Sarah and she does it for nothing because she likes clean streets. I wish the states would do it. So how brilliant was that? Good on Sarah, she's given up her time to pick up rubbish from the streets of the Vale in Guernsey. The Vale parish used to be very good, or States Works used to be very good at picking up the litter around here, but sadly these days it doesn't seem they're quite as good as they used to be. But fair play to Sarah, giving up her free time to keep the streets tidy. Well done, Sarah. So that's the end of my little stroll today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. As I say, it's free. If you've got any questions or any areas that you'd like us to visit and get on film, let me know. Just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. And thanks for watching.